Namaste. So today we're going to do a really quick tutorial on kicking up into handstand without using the wall. And when we're initially learning, the wall can be really helpful. I know it can be scary to be upside down kicking your legs up, but eventually you do need to move away from the wall, move away from our comfort zone to really get it, to really feel it in your body. And of course this is a process and it takes time, so don't rush it. Go with how comfortable you feel, of course, but I'm going to demonstrate what it's like when you start to move away from the wall. It's great to really feel your belly as you start to get into your handstand practice, which is why I like to do it at least midway through my practice. Sometimes I like to do a lot of breath of fire. I like to do certain pranayama practices before, just to really engage and just to really make sure that you're engaging your core properly. But basically, as we lift up to come down, we can actually start in downward dog to feel the back of your legs. I really want you to start thinking about square hips here. So really, as you root down through your heels, start to notice if your toes are lined up. Start to even notice if your wrists are lined up. It just is really important to be aware of your body. Sometimes we think that we're lined up and we're not. But we're just going to start to move forward a little bit. And if you have a block at home for your home practice, that would also be good to use as well. So as I look through my hands, fingers and hands are super important in handstand practice. You want to make sure your wrists are lined up. You want to make sure that you're pressing evenly, and especially that your thumb and your forefinger are down. If they're lifted up like this, it puts a lot of pressure on your wrist joint and it's not good. So you're going to root down, and then if you had a block, you can put one foot on the block. It would give you even more space to lift up. But I'm going to come up on my, see, I'll do my right foot. So I'm going to bring my left foot into the middle, and I'm going to lift up. So here, I'm on the left ball of my foot, and what you don't want is for your hip to open up. See how much my shoulders get out of whack? You want to really keep your wrists in line, and I'm going to turn my hip down so it's square, even if my leg drops a lot. Okay, so here is where you want to work. You want to think about pressing your sacrum forward. You want to feel that you're moving towards your fingertips, and your fingertips are really strong like brakes. They're coming down. And I want you to engage. If you guys know the bandhas, you're really going to need your mula bandha, which is your energy lock. It's like squeezing your perineum up towards your your perineum up. If you know mula bandha, you know what I'm talking about. So even from here, you're going to point your toe. I want you to keep your leg really active. And now we're just going to try a couple little hops. And it might just feel like you're not even hopping up very high. But again, less momentum and none of this swinging out. Just think about your hip points pointing down. And just try a couple hops. Keep your arms really straight. Like that. And then maybe you try and actually catch some air. Push into your fingertips, point your toes. This will happen eventually. I'm engaging my belly. I can feel my shoulders over my wrists as I start to center my legs. And I'm breathing through my nose. And then when you come down, keep engaging your belly. Keep pushing your sacrum forward. And when you come down, definitely do a counter stretch for your wrists. So one of my favorite ones is to pull my fingers in like this. You can bend your knees and just stretch your wrists out. So again, keep practicing next to the wall if that's in your practice right now, but as you start to move away, really keep your arms straight, keep your hips square, use your belly, use your mula bandha, and you'll be up in handstand in no time. Namaste.